seated with the band, you can grab a heavy band. So for example, the spree, I have a purple one. You can grab a heavy band, or 2 bands is another idea. Wrap the band around your feet, walk your hands in close, and then you're gonna bend your elbows. Good morning, everyone. Hello. I'm gonna turn to face you, and you're gonna bend your elbows towards or past your ribs. Your body's tall. Welcome. And we're starting off with some seated rows. So we're moving the shoulders, moving the elbows. The wrists are neutral. Good. The biceps will feel like they're warming up, and the rear deltoids. Exhale. You have a heavy weight, or excuse me, a heavy band, or you might even use 2 bands. That's a couple ways to do this. All right, 10 more. 9. And then let's talk about the breath a little bit. We're going to breathe in through your nose and breathe out your nose. And take 5 more. 4. Pull. 3. Good. 2. And then 1. And then we're going to just take a little release, just a little release of tension. Walk the hands forward again, and we're going to add on a rotation, right? You're going to turn as you pull your body now left, and you can also flip your palm to face up. It's called supination. You're going to flip your palm up as you rotate to the side. You're flipping your palm up. Your elbow is close to your rib cage. You might even feel your bicep graze along your ribs. The palm faces up as if you have a cup of soup in your hand. The palm faces up as you rotate. Pull. I'm going to grab more weight. This is exhale. Try to match your right and left rotation. Take 6 more. Pull. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to get, I'm going to get a medium. If you have a medium already, you can stick with that one. A medium band, or one that's slightly lighter. You'll know, you will feel a difference in this exercise. Now I want to give us a X. So watch how I do one arm a little high, one arm a little low. And then it's around your feet. You got it. So one arm's a little high, one arm's a little low. This is for our brain as well. Both arms are pulling back. This is rear deltoid. It's a posterior oblique chain. So this diagonal pattern, we use the diagonal pattern of our back body a lot. For example, when you walk and your arms or legs are swinging. So rear delt, the traps, good. And then some neurology. One arm's up, one arm's down. You're pulling both. You're making a broad X. And 8 more. 7, 6. Both arms pull, both arms pull. So try to pull both arms back. Both arms back. Yeah, so both arms back. 2 more. Both arms pull. And that's it. Great. Release for a minute. We're going to take a stretch just to get rid of some of that tension. Rotate to the right. This is also really good for posture. 5. Breathe in and exhale. Rotate left. Hold. Breathe. 5. And then come back. Really good. Now we're going to extend those legs. I'm going to turn sideways. We're going to do a bicep curl. So let me show you. If you have osteoporosis, you could do a seated. I'm going to slightly point the toes so the band doesn't get away. This is if you have osteoporosis, you could do this. If you do not have osteoporosis and you would like to add on a little ab crunch, you're going to pull your belly in. Now I want you to notice I've got space between the hands. They're not together, they're open. So I'm going to go in line with my shoulder. You got it. You've got an ab crunch. If you need it harder, lift your elbows or grab the band and hold on to the tubing. So make sure your body's good. If you have the dynabands, sometimes it's easier to have a hammer curl grip. All right, take 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now get tall. Now you're tall, your arms are low, and you're going to pull as if you're an upside down V. Pull. Now go a little further, a half an inch further than you think you can. Your body is stronger than the initial range of motion that your brain will try to do usually. So go a little bit further. This is lats, triceps, exhale. So you want to feel some resistance. You want to feel like it's hard, and you're controlling the band on the way back, that the band isn't just flinging you forward like a slingshot. 6 more, 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2, and then 1. Nice job. We're going to grab a little stretch. Stretch out those lats, shoulders. Stretch, stretch, stretch. You can rotate down and rotate up. So feel big stretch. Now up and over, and go as up high and over. Breathe. Rotate down a little bit. Rotate up a little bit. Inhale. And then exhale. Come on up, and then grab a sip. We're still working. We're just going to grab a sip in the middle of that. External rotation. Extend the legs long. Probably a medium band here will work. Your elbow, you're crossing your rope, you're crossing your band, your elbows are close, and you open up your forearms to the side. Now the wrists are neutral, so if you look at them, it's like there's a piece of plywood from your hand to your elbow. Your wrists are neutral. Open this external rotation. You can also do, if you have, you can spread the toes out here. So you're waking up your feet arch as well, which is important for balance and absorbing shock when we move. All right, you're going to open up the forearms 10 more times. 9, 8, good. 7, 6, open up. 5, you're tall. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Terrific job. We're going to do a little rack posture to counterpose that. One hand back, lift the heart. So we have posture emphasis on our weight training. We're lifting our sternum. 5, 4, as high as you can. 3, 2, and 1. Really good. We're going to do a set of push-ups now. You can do them standing on your wall, feet on the floor, push-ups like this. You can do them on the floor. You can do them with the knees further back, and you can do them on your toes. So give me 10 to 15. Let's say 15. 1, 2. Your whole body should feel integrated on these. You want to include multi-joint movements and resistance training. It's also really good for the brain. 6, 7, so you should feel your abdominals helping you. 8, 9, you're in line with the shoulder. 10, good. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now I'm going to give us a stretch. You can either do this, interlaced fingers, or namaste reverse. So hold. 5, 4, good. A stretch. 3, 2, and 1. Wonderful. Now we're going back down to the floor. See if you can get to the floor without using your hands. We're going to do a chest press with your hand weights. So it's probably going to be anywhere between 5 and 12 pounds. You're going to lie on your back, and we're going to take the feet on the floor, and you're going to take your hand weights beside you, feet on the floor, and you can push up towards the sky and up, and your elbows or forearms, excuse me, your upper arm could be about 45 degrees out from your ribs. You want to pay attention to your body. Your elbows lengthen And your feet on the floor helps you keep your ribs down, but you also want to just pull your belly in. Exhale. Good. And exhale. And 7. Good. Lengthen the elbow. 8. If you have any neck discomfort, you can fold your mat or use a little pillow. If you have forward head syndrome, that's usually helpful to keep a slight pillow underneath the head. All right, last 5. Last 4. Last 3. 2 more. 2. 1. All right. Take a full body stretch. Reach your fingers long. Reach your toes long. Breathe in. And then use your abdominals to come up. And we're going to sneak in a plank here. So it is integrated core strength. Let your elbows come to the floor and hold. Good. Just do your best. Hold 30. 2, 3. If you need to modify, go to your knees. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, strong thoughts, 28, 29, and 30. Your pelvis is down. This is Sphinx, or you could push your hands on the floor, Swan. So this is for the posture. This is for the back. Good. If you need a child's pose, do it. We're going to be adding on to this back strengtheners. So bring your hands down towards your thighs, hips. Now lift up your back and hold yourself up. So your arms are off the floor. Your torso, your chest is off the floor. Your thighs are off the floor. Your knees are off the floor. I mean, when you breathe in, you'll go up a little bit. So I'm looking down, but I'm withdrawing my head from the floor so my ear's in line with the shoulder. I'm in an arc. There should be no tension in your neck, and you're holding the pose. You're building back strength. Breathe in. And then exhale, child's pose. Push your hips back. You can curl the toes under. Nice. And then let's grab a sip. So grab a sip. Very good. So what we're doing is making sure we have the whole body involved. Now this is a stand up without using your hands. So I'm going to offer 1 foot comes up. Try not to use your hands. If you're using your hands, count, and that number will get fewer over time. Now we're going to grab a band that we can put behind our back into I like to wrap the excess at the end. All right, so we're going to add a couple of things. So we're going to do a breaststroke. You're going to go around, grab more band. 2, grab more band. 3, lift up the heels. 4, good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 the other way. Now 10, push. Good, you're tall. 2, so you're also working on integrating your spine. 3, upright, lift, a little bit of balance. 4, whoops, calf strength. 5, really lengthen your elbows. 6, complex movement, so you've got more than one joint moving. 7, good. 8, good. 9, and 10. All right, good. So you're doing great. We're going to add on. Let's grab a hand weight that goes out to the side. So the deltoids, so probably 4 to 8 pounds. You're going to go, or 3 to 8 pounds. Go out. Good. And neck is soft. Now we're going to slow it on the way down a little bit. Slow it on the way down a little bit. Good, looking good on your shoulders. Yeah, and it's okay if you need to change your weights. You can always grab heavier or grab lighter in the middle of the set. We do want to be fatigued at the final reps. All right, 10 more. You are practicing the ear in line with the shoulder. So from the side, the head looks good. It's not forward of the body. Good, ear in line with the shoulder. Sixteen, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, let's lower those down for just a moment. And we're gonna sneak in a stretch. Take a foot up in the tree pose, and you can try to pat yourself with one hand and grab your hand with the other. So we're doing a balance pose because it's critical to prevent falls. And we're doing a shoulder stretch. You want to be able to do a one-legged balance drill at will. Very important for functional fitness and health span. How good you feel as we go through life. Let's switch the other one. The left foot up, calf or inner thigh, tree pose. Notice the hips are level. And then the other one is cow face. Good. You're tall. Breathe. Good. 5, 4. Lift up the elbow. Breathe fully. 3. Good. That was good. 2. And then try to remove the hands without the foot coming down, and then lower down. You've got it. Now we're going to do an overhead press. It's really, grab a sip first. It's really important to be able to keep pushing the arms overhead. And you do not want to lose that ability in the shoulders. They were meant to reach overhead. 2, 3, good. 4. Now, when you do this, you have some ab tone. So you feel how when your arms are up, your low back could get really lordotic or sway back. You want to keep some ab tone so that they're helping the ribs pull down a little bit. They're helping you keep your ribs over your pelvis, neutral low back curve, and lengthening the elbows, really good. Head back. So when you're lifting your head, it doesn't poke forward. 17. 18, 19, and 20. Let me show a couple of moves. Hang on and lift up your heels. That's the first move. But if you can, do a squat with me. The calf raise is a move you can do as a backup plan. So we do need strong legs. Strong quadriceps are associated with lifespan. So 4, getting out of chairs without using your hands. 5, lower your glutes. 6, let your glutes get low. 7, good. 8, 9, and 10. You got it. All right, we're gonna be, let's take a sip for a second. We're gonna take a tricep press. You can take 2, quote, smaller weights or 1 heavier weight. So example, you could do 2 5s, put them together, or let's say you could do a 12 or a 10 and put it behind you. That would just be example. You want to lengthen your elbows behind you, up, lengthen. 5 and 6, 7, good. 8, 9, if this were an issue, you could do some wall push-ups instead. 12, but we do want triceps strong. If we were to fall, that's the muscle that catches us. And if it's not strong enough, that's when people break a hip. Their tricep isn't strong enough, so they land on a hip that's got already marked architectural fractures in it. But not us. We're working on it. And then come out. Awesome job. Let that go. Really good. And let's take one little half moon stretch. So it's like that seated one we did, but with the foot crossed, you get that hip. Breathe in and up. This is so good for posture. Go up, 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 and then over, over, over. Breathe in. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. Nice. And 1. Now this is going to be 2 heavier weights. We're going to do a bent over row with supported back. So 5 would be your minimum. And watch how I have a long back. I'm not a tortoise shell. And then I'm going to pull up. So I've got like a little sit bone lift. And then it's like you're starting a lawnmower 5. I'm going to turn to you though. So I don't, yeah, 6. Keep your back strong and long. So I'm not rounded in the back, I'm long. Good. 10. And we're going to do 10 more. And I've got 2, Michelle, or if you want to split it up and do 1 for your body, that is just fine. Yep. Do what you need to, because you might decide you need to do 1 like I often do. Okay, 2, 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1. Now we're going to carefully lower those down. You got it. That was good. And then interlace the fingers at the low back. Now, as a little, look how I've got a stretch, a little dynamic balance, 3 circles without touching the floor, 3 the other way, balancing. Try not to touch. This is for balance. All right, keep the hands, shift the weight, 3 circles, try not to touch. Dynamic balance, go the other way, 3, try not to touch. Good, working on the balance so we don't fall. Awesome, and knocking on the door of life, just release tension. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab a weight that allows you to go to the front, shoulder raises. So it could be 3 to 7 pounds. And we're gonna go forward. Shoulders, 2, good. 3, breathe in through the nose, 4. Now I'm gonna slow it down on the way down. Good. 6, I'm slowing it down. Good. 7, I'm working against gravity. 8, fight gravity, fight gravity, fight gravity. 9, resist. Good. 10, keep going. You're resisting gravity. So slow, 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 slow. Up, slow, 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 slow. Good. Can you feel that difference? Up, slow, 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 slow. All right, try 5 more of those. If you need a backup plan, you could do 1 at a time or grab a smaller weight. 2 more. 1 more. All right, leave them down and then just lift up. We're just going to add on here 15 upright rows. Good, upright rows. Good. 6, yep, elbows. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Elbows a little higher than your wrists. So right here, if you stop, your elbows should be higher. Just, yeah, double check. You don't want to, yeah, that was it. Perfect. 2, 1. All right, get rid of those for just a moment. Grab a sip. Doing great, guys. Grab a medium band or a medium heavy band and then wrap. All right, I like to add the excess wrap in my hands because I don't like it dangling. So make it enjoyable. Now this is going to be a pattern of out in. Let me show you the arms first. Out, narrow, out, narrow, out, narrow, out, narrow. Now you could add on calves, or if you can, add on a second position squat. You choose, go out as you squat, out, narrow, out. Yeah, you can feel how it's a neurological challenge or it's good for neuroplasty. Good, good. Out. Here comes the sun through the junipers. And 4, 3, 2, now we're gonna hold low and do a little pulse. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, come up. Nice job. Grab your band behind your head. Grab your band at your lumbar. And you're going to push the top hand up, lengthen, and 2. Good. You can add a calf raise here. 4, lengthen, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. We're loving the tricep strength. It's so important. 12, 13, head up, chin up. 5 more. 16, 17, 18, hang in there, it should feel tired. 19, 20, okay, take it out, hand up, other hand back. You're doing great. Strong mindset, and enjoy the way that your muscles are responding, how your mind is focused, how your breath is full. Good. Starting off the day with wellness. Good. With clarity, with intention. 10 more. 10, 11. Good. 12. Really lengthen. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then 20. I love it. All right, let me sneak in a little arm back stretch. Hold this one for 5. It's like a Y. And if you want to add on a bonus, take tree here. Change the arms a little bit further back. And if you'd like to add on a bonus, other tree. Good. And then we'll put the arms a little lower, both feet down. All right, let that go. Grab a weight you can do biceps with. And the option is, all right, I'm going to do 2 things at once. We're not going to do many. Right foot forward, left foot back. You ready? Bend and lower. Now, if at first the legs is too much for you, just do the biceps. But eventually we want to challenge the neuroplasty. 4, good. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's just do 2 more. 9. We're going to be switching legs. All right, ready? Watch this. Back foot lands softly next. Rear foot goes back. You're on a railroad track. Bend, so you're doing a lunge. Lower your body. 2, you're doing hammers. 3, make sure the elbows are in control. You're not just flinging the weight. 5, good, straight down. 6, good. 7, 8, and we want strong bodies. Muscle strength, muscle mass is associated with longevity too. Bring that foot forward, get the get the weights out of the way. Take a wide 3 breaths up, guys. So you're going to be intending a full breath on this beautiful morning. Exhale, a full breath. Wellness to the body, wellness to the mind, wellness with the breath. And then we're going to make an intention, which is a way to pre-pave your energetic path so that you're not living with default, you're living with intention. Today I intend to be a beacon of wellness. I'm going to take care of my body. I'm going to use my words with kindness and for upliftment only. I will do no harm with so much